Part of the task of getting New 10 on air was a massive reorganisation of television transmission in the wheat belt. In the early days, no one seriously thought Perth would have a third commercial metropolitan station, and the 10 frequency was given away to regional networks. Country frequencies had to be rearranged, and New 10 made certain homes from Crayfish Country at Jurien in the north to Wagen in the south could get proper signals from their new transmitters. At Dianella Heights, the station's new temporary buildings went up almost overnight. And 10's executives pondered and prayed.
Apparently there's some people from that transmitter company in Southeast Asia we can possibly just fly them over and solve the problem quickly. Okay.
From all over Australia and from halfway round the world, a huge shopping list of latest technology was being assembled and transshipped.
Our station can be called an integrated station. We've integrated as much equipment as we can so that there are minimal functions for any operator to perform at a particular time. Previous stations that are set up have various pieces of equipment that don't necessarily talk to each other, don't necessarily integrate in the way that we've been able to achieve.
And the cost of the exercise? When everything, including the new permanent building, is in place, there'll be no change out of $20 million. Of course, a station needs people, so we asked Perth hopefuls to audition, and some of them were pretty inventive.
And a story from London. It is reported that Princess Diana has fallen pregnant to compete with Fergie. Speculation on the heir's name indicates that Arthur and George are strong contenders. However, a highly placed palace source maintains that Diana's wish to name the child after her husband will be granted. The baby will now be called Big Ears.
A nice try, but not quite good enough.
It sure is tough trying to get it right.
In just a moment, how we got it right for you.
The sky, it's give me all I can take. It's breaking new ground, it's real, it is great. It's the sweat of your brow, the flash, the fun. It's the hunger for life, it's the heat of the sun. It's just how you feel when you know it's for real. You can't beat how it feels, it's a Coke, Coca-Cola is here.
Well, we've sure come a long way together since the day when we took our first vow. We've been growing, changing, we've never looked back, and we've never looked better than now.
One TV channel, finding what's on and when is no problem. But we don't have just one channel.
Yes, the overall prize.
In fact, now there are 5.
Walk out of my life.
So if you want to get the whole program picture, you really need some help.
What's happened?
TV Extra, Perth's only TV-only weekend colour magazine.
The 10s know their television, pioneering new standards of Australian drama with the award-winning Kennedy Miller miniseries, The Dismissal, Bodyline, Cowra Breakout and Vietnam. Number 96, The Box, Matlock Police, Prisoner and Carson's Law. Neighbours, and a new neighbour to Perth screens, Richmond Hill. The long wait was worth it, and New 10's viewers are the winners.
New to 10 in 88, Neighbours, the award-winning drama series that has taken Australia by storm.
Not 5 minutes ago, I saw him walking up the street with his tarted-up young hussy draped all over him. I had no idea who she was, but I could clearly see what she was.
Australia's favourite characters are coming to New 10.
I'm going to get that marriage licence, and we will be man and wife by the end of this month.
Australia's highest-rating television drama is certain to continue its unparalleled rating success in 88. NEW welcomes its new Neighbours. And from Grundy Television, the producers of Neighbours, comes a brand new series destined to be one of the big hits of '88, Richmond Hill. Richmond Hill centres on the private and professional lives of the local residents of an outer city area. Ross Higgins, Paula Duncan, Maggie Kirkpatrick, Serge Lazarov, Gwen Plum and Amanda Muggleton. Richmond Hill, new to 10 in 1988. From Kennedy Miller comes the Dirtwater Dynasty.
I want to marry you. I want to take you away from this place.
Well, go and meet your son.
I found a family. Later, I took their name, Eastwick.
You've got no stock, no water, no money. You don't know anything about the land. You're doomed to failure.
Get off our land!
The drought doesn't get you. The blacks will.
This compelling 10-hour miniseries is the story of one man's struggle to raise himself from the slums of England to become one of the biggest landowners in Australia. In 1988, Network 10 puts variety in your life. Here's Don Lane to tell you part of the story.
Well, it's time for late night television to be back on the air, and I've got a beauty in 1988. Oh, sure, there's going to be entertainment and music. Well, we're going to meet some very, very interesting people and have fun doing it.
Stand by for takeoff. It's The Comedy Company.
Aim gun in direction of oncoming V-E-H...
Vehicle.
Oh, right. Vehicle. Pull trigger, and speed will appear on rear panel.
Right, there it is there.
Right. If speed exceeds limit, take appropriate action, see diagram B1. And there's a picture of a man with a hat on next to a car, and so you can...
Well, that's us. That's us.
All right. Car.
Okay,
Yeah.
don't rush me,
Yeah,
don't rush
yeah.
me. No.
What's it say?
That's a 1 and an 8 and a 0. That's 9.
No, it's not. It's 180 kilometres per hour. That's the fastest one we've had all day.
What do we do now?
Well, we pull him over and we book him.
Right.
Australia's favourite family hour is coming to New 10. Young Talent Time, TV's best hour of fun and music. Johnny Young and the team entertain all ages in Australia's longest-running variety show. Young Talent Time.
People living in Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide and Brisbane have had the choice of 3 commercial stations since 1965. That's been denied Perth viewers. And it's not more of the same at all.
Comprehensive and exclusive cover of the '88 Olympics in Seoul will be a highlight on the 10 network this year. Perth's own swimming Olympian, Tom Stakovich, will be in Seoul. Daily, he's swimming 30 or more kilometres to make sure he's up there with the best. He's currently rated one of the top 5 middle-distance swimmers in the world. Jason Gilkison and Peter Roby are the Torval and Dean of ballroom dancing. New 10, as part of its policy of supporting West Australians, is a major sponsor of the light-footed pair. We'll certainly be seeing more of Gilkison and Roby. When we come back, we'll introduce you to other faces at New 10.
Alive, I'm gonna kill you. This is gonna be tight.
They're back, romancing a new kind of stone for the first spectacular time on television, The Jewel of the Nile, Sunday, 8:30.
Tricia had plans to expand.